A lot of the advice, when it comes down to, how men should be with their friends, you've got to talk more, you've got to share more. And I do think that men do need to do that more. But I also think that men and women both have an issue around that. I think men need to share a bit more with their friends. Maybe women need to share a bit less. Can we have that conversation? You don't have to tell your friend every single intimate detail of what's going on in your relationship with a man, because it's a real dividing line, that I think. I in my whole life, I don't think and there is a stereotype that men used to criticise their wives. I would not sit with you boys on a night out and just start trashing my wife. I would think that you would think less of me as a man if I did that. You would think that he's treacherous, he's disloyal, Whereas it literally is the other way around, broadly speaking, for women. It's a bonding exercise. If two of them are trashing their husband, the third one might just make something up just to be part of the game, just so he kicked me in the shins the other. Did he? No, I just wanted to have something to add to the chat. I didn't want to seem, outside of the group. And I think there's always this idea that men need to, emotionally correct to where women are. Whereas I think there's actually somewhere in the middle, and it needs to go on both sides. There is a point with blokes where I love going away as a group of blokes and talking absolute bollocks, It's so, that's what rejuvenates me, is to just not think of anything serious for a while. But there are points in my life where, a mate of mine will be talking about his third kid, and I'll be thinking, third? I don't remember the second,
Yeah.
And that's not cool. I think we could do, and that's not for any great empathic reason. It's just, it's not unreasonable to just be, broadly speaking, up to date with the main features of your pals' lives, because if the shit hits the fan for them, you want to at least know the name of the woman that left him.
And this is
it's dark, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, but but it's true. And I think what people don't acknowledge as well is that there is a fundamental difference, like you said, between men and women, and we need different things from our friendships. Like, I want to be able to talk to my mates about, things that are not going well in my life. But when I see my mates, like you said, I see it as a break from reality.
Yeah.
I want to go, I want to have a laugh, I want to, just talk about, life, whatever it is. I don't particularly want to talk about me, if I'm honest. There'll be banter, there'll be fun.
Why is that, Francis?
Because
see, if you did that on a night out, if you're like, so what's going on with you? That would make me tense.
Yeah, it did.
It made you tense.
Yeah, it made me tense. I don't like it.
I mean, what it needs to be is there needs to be a long... Do it while... Mainly
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't.
There's feelings.
Yeah.
Well, I think that there's definitely... But there's obviously merit in both approaches.
Yeah.
And that's maybe the argument I'm making, is that we've got to a point where we're acting like there's no merit in one approach and total merit in the other approach. Because, I think you can analyse problems into the ground. I also think that there are potential benefits of... blokes have nicknames for each other. Blokes, when you're mean to another bloke, when he's a mate, it's because there's trust, right? You can withstand it. And I think that, I don't know many women that have nicknames for each other. Probably more working class women have nicknames for each other.
Yeah.
But, or if they're on a WhatsApp group for a hen do, if there was people who were a bit late pay and would go, come on, you fucking moron. Use the kind of language that blokes would say. To sort of chivvy people up and put a rocket under someone. I think that there is a tendency to be more agreeable, has been discussed quite a bit. I just think that neither are correct. They're just different approaches. I don't understand where one became bad, unhealthy, toxic, and the other one just escaped scrutiny.